The United Nations celebrated the 10th anniversary of the International Day Against Nuclear Tests, initiated by Kazakhstan. The UN leadership, permanent representatives of more than 30 countries of 5 continents, international experts and journalists attended the forum. During the meeting, experts highlighted that the decision of Nursultan Nazarbayev on the closure of the Semipalatinsk nuclear test site shows the path of peace and goodness chosen by Kazakhstan to the whole world, which leads other countries by example.
I would say of a lifetime to receive from Yelbasi, the first president of Kazakhstan, the Nazarbayev Prize. It is a distinct honor. I've received it with humility, jointly with the late Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency. I'm grateful to Kazakhstan for championing this issue of banning nuclear testing, but overall non-proliferation and disarmament.
Over the past 5 years, the volumes of foreign investments into Kazakhstan have increased by 58%. Last year was the highest record number of foreign investment flows made into the country. About $25 million were invested into the country's economy. Experts said that favorable conditions have been created for foreign investors. Today, investments into Kazakhstan are increasing. First of all, investors take into consideration the political situation and stability in Kazakhstan, as well as conditions such as investment and tax policies that the country created. The Astana International Financial Center applies the English law, and the investors are interested in investing for long term. This is usually how it is with foreign direct investments. The investments made are planned for more than 1 year, typically long-term by nature. Key investors into the national economy of Kazakhstan are the Netherlands, USA, Switzerland, and Russia. The main flow of investments is allocated to the mining and processing industries, as well as into professional, scientific, and technical activities. Transport and financial and insurance industries are the main areas as well. Kazakhstan and South Korea will cooperate in a public-private partnership. The potential investors will begin to implement several projects, including the construction of a hospital with 300 beds in Kizilorda, the construction of wastewater treatment plants in Atarau and Kapchagai, as well as the construction of a student residence as part of the implementation of the first presidency's 5 social initiatives. In addition, participants of the Seoul Conference were invited to the first International Public-Private Partnership Investment Forum in Nur Sultan. The event is scheduled for October 30th. We are considering the construction of 2 hostels on a competitive basis in Kizilorda. One of the hostels has 400 beds. The second hostel has 200 beds. A private company will build the accommodation for students and operate it themselves. The company will be able to recover its expenses from the rental taken from the hostel's dining room, shops, hairdressers, and other shops. The production of Dutch hard cheese has begun in a dairy factory in Almaty. The manufacturing of the new type of cheese is possible due to the allocation of 42 million state subsidies given to the factory. In the near future, the factory plans to export its products to neighboring countries. The product will be ready in 45 days. Bekzat Masimov is the chief technologist of the factory. His task is to control all the stages of cheese ripening. More than 60 tons of the product have been produced at the factory. We are supplying the cheese to the markets in Almaty region. Our plan is to expand the supply geography in Kazakhstan as well as export the products abroad. The factory produces more than 150 tons of dairy products per day, including kurd, butter, cottage cheese, and kefir. The products are made only with fresh milk. We work with 6 large farms. They supply about 15 to 20 tons of milk to us per day. Now we are working with other regions. We have already concluded an additional contract for the supply of another 5 tons of raw materials. One of the main goals of the factory is to increase the volume of production. Experts are sure that in the very near future, demand will exceed the supply. The volume of processing and export of fish products is increasing in Kizilorda region. For example, an enterprise in Aral district supplies a zander fillet to China, Poland and Germany. It imports frozen Caspian roach, bream and efts and exports them to CIS countries. With increasing water in the small Aral Sea, the opportunities for fisheries have expanded, and its contribution to the development of the regional economy has increased. A population of 14 out of 22 previously missing fish species has been restored to the sea. 8 fish processing plants are operating in the Aral district of the Kizilorda region. 3 of the facilities have Euro codes for exporting products to Europe. Currently, the Aral fish is exported to Denmark, Poland, Russia, Georgia and Azerbaijan. Kazakh scientists have the opportunity to intern at the European Organization for Nuclear Research. The Senate Committee of the Kazakh Parliament has approved the agreement on research and technical cooperation between the Kazakh government and the European Research Organization. The agreement was signed in Geneva in order to create a legal framework for the cooperation with the European Research Organization. After ratification of the agreement, Kazakhstan will have a status of non-member state, which allows specialists to intern at existing facilities and conduct research at CERN without paying any membership fees. More than 580 universities use CERN's facilities in different areas of research and laboratories. Kazakh National University, Eurasian National University and other organizations will cooperate with these universities as well as with projects of CERN. Moreover, our graduate students and PhD students can apply for trainings. CERN has 22 member states. These countries have memberships in the CERN Council. Scientists in Petropavlovsk have developed a multi-level water purification technology. The complex water filtration system removes dissolved chemical impurities, while at the same time maintaining the water quality. For this purpose, a production line is being launched that allows disposing all dissolved chemical impurities without changing the quality of water. As a result, we have purified water, which can be seen from its quality. The color of the water has changed and become more transparent. The water has no dissolved elements. Scientists in North Kazakhstan have been working on a technology for integrated multi-level water treatment for various purposes since 2017. Therefore, the Science Fund has allocated 143 million tenge for the project. We are more inclined to cooperate with our company. Areas of the cooperation may include proposals, implementations, and the improvement of wastewater treatment technology. This is a problem that the city has, and in fact, every single enterprise has this problem. Today, there are a large number of private enterprises, such as car washes, laundries, and summer cafes, where the purity of an effluent discharge is not considered as important.
По сути, не задумываются о чистоте сбрасываемых стоков.
Тәжікстанда Рагун ГЭСінің екінші агрегаты іске қосылды. Бұл елдің энергетикалық тәуелсіздігін қамтамасыз етуге бағытталған ірі энергетикалық жоба. Естеріңізге сала кетейік, алғашқы агрегат өткен жылдың 16 қарашасында өз жұмысын бастаған болатын. Оның құрылысы 43 жыл бұрын басталған еді. Нысан сол кезден-ақ Орта Азиядағы ірі су электр станциясы ретінде қарастырылды. 90 жылдары жоба қаржы тапшылығына байланысты консервацияланды. Оның құрылысы тек 2016 жылы қайта басталды. Алдағы жылдары тағы 4 агрегатты іске қосу жоспарлануда. Сондай-ақ әлемдегі ең биіктігі 335 метр болатын бөгет салуда жоспарда бар. ГЭСте өндірілетін электр энергиясының жалпы көлемі жылына 17 миллиард киловаттты құрайды. Бұл Тәжікстан еліне энергетикалық тәуелсіздік беріп қана қоймай, сонымен қатар Орталық Азияда орналасқан көрші елдерді арзан электр энергиясымен қамтамасыз етуге мүмкіндік береді.
Kyrgyzstan is renovating its parks and squares using recycled items. For example, this installation is made of dried plants. There are many installations made from the same plants. In autumn, there will be a demolition of diseased trees and sanitary felling, and all this waste will be used to make the city parks beautiful. I have never seen or heard about something similar to the project in the city. The idea is very unusual and interesting. The local authorities are planning to renovate an additional 6 large parks in Bishkek. North Korea has again launched 2 short-range missiles over the Sea of Japan, based on a report by Yonhap Agency. The Joint Chiefs of Staff of South Korea said that their military is monitoring the situation in the case of additional launches and maintaining the state of readiness. However, the information is not confirmed by Japan. In August, North Korea has tested short-range missiles 7 times over the Sea of Japan. 1,700 flights were cancelled in the United Kingdom over a strike carried out by pilots of a local airline. More than 4,000 protesters have demanded higher salaries and better working conditions. Meanwhile, the company's management said that they are ready to negotiate. The strike is expected to last 2 days. The airline is expected to lose nearly $80 million due to the strike. A program of intellectual games development designed for older generation was launched in several parks in Spain. The program will help the elderly to cope with loneliness and train their memory. In addition, the new playgrounds for the aging population include mental arithmetic classes and physical exercise simulators. So far, the new program has been tested in 2 parks in Bilbao. Warsaw hosted an annual gathering of French bulldog owners. More than 600 French bulldogs and their owners arrived in the capital of Poland. The meeting has been organized since 2003. Back then, the number of the French bulldogs was less than half a dozen. The Hanbok and I, A Healing Path to Yourself exhibition of Korean traditional clothes was opened in the capital of Kazakhstan. The unique exposition showcased 25 national gowns and 45 works of modern graphics. The project authors, designers Ro Ji-hyun and Kwak Gongju said that Kazakhstan is one of the first countries where the exhibition was organized. This is my first visit to Kazakhstan. I had planned to come here for a long time. I think that the entire Central Asian region is interesting. Having visited this place, I understood that we have many things in common in terms of culture and traditions. I like your people very much. I'm surprised with how the ancient and modern cultures in architecture harmoniously converge together. The event was organized by the Korean Cultural Center in the capital as part of the First Presidency's Libraries Dialogue Through Culture project. Our project is very diverse in its geographical vectors. Just recently, there were the events in conjunction with the embassies of Belarus, Russia, Japan, India, Germany, Poland, and Hungary. Such exhibitions, meetings, and master classes are the most direct and accessible language in which representatives of different cultures can speak with each other. The exhibition is dedicated to the 10th anniversary of the strategic partnership between Kazakhstan and Korea. It will last until November 5th.